Well, all right then. Oh. Yeah. I'm kind of, sort of on this, maybe. All right. No. Stop it. Thank you. Yeah. I'm a little bit dinky right now, but it's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. What it is. Oh, goody. In theory. Right. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. There we go. All right. Well, we'll do this because I'm kind of sort of halfway prepared at times. So yeah, I'm James. And yeah, here we are. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. But it is what it is. Okay, now I gotta find it. There we go. In theory, maybe. Where is it? Where is it? Who knows? I don't know. Ouch. There we go. Oh, okay. Cool. So, doing everything else I've done, it just kind of messed around with things. Oh, about time. There's some sound. That'll wake you up in a hurry. Yeah, so hope everybody's been doing well. We're going to be buying one more business to complete the trifecta of this money fronts operations. Only because my guy keeps begging me. I want you to buy smoke on the water. So fine, we're going to buy smoke on the water. So yeah. Yes. Right. Now let's go online. And you guys get to watch what I watch. Yay, team. Hooray, team. Who knew? I don't know. I feel weird tonight. I don't know. It's like, it's so weird. Okay. Anyhow, we're going to be all right. We're going to make it. It's going to be fine. So, yeah. Okay. Good deal. So, yeah. Tonight, we just uploaded one more episode. I know I said last week's episode was the last episode for Exploring Iowa, and technically it is. Tonight we uploaded a bonus episode for basically in Iowa there's a real place called Dream Field. It's actually where the movie Field of Dreams was filmed at. So the folks at SCS decided, hey, we're going to put that in the game. So they did. And that's a bonus episode for that particular series. That series is now officially done. I knew that episode was going up when I said this is the last episode in the recording for episode 12. Is what it is. Been enjoying Star Trek Online, though. Been having way too much fun with that. And I always hate the music for this because the music for this load-in is like killing me. Because I can't even hear my music. But whatever. It will be fine. It'll be okay. I'm not going to cry over it. So, yeah. But, yeah. I've been enjoying that. The Star Trek Online one has been... That's been some fun stuff. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. You have new daily objectives to complete. Okay, fine. We'll figure that out eventually, maybe. Alright, let's go. Oh, we got a full house tonight, too. Whew, man, she's full up.
Good to see you, boss.
Good to see you, too. Let's go on into garage. So yeah, I hope everybody finds themselves well. And there should be no real shenanigans, I would imagine, tonight. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for a moment, I gotta fix this because my sound and not hearing my music. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there we go. I think we're good now. Yeah, I just bumped it up a little bit to 3. We're on some chill music right now, so that's actually pretty good. Okay. And we're back to the game. Yeah, sometimes I have to do that, but it is what it is. Brum, brum. Yeah, most definitely can be heard better. I'm actually going to fix that before the next stream. I'm going to fix it to where the sound can be controlled differently. So, yeah, we're going to work on that. So, yeah. Hope everybody's had a good week. Ready to end it on this wonderful Friday evening. Safe total at the nightclub is 50 grand. Likes it. Likes it a lot. So, yeah, we're going to go spin the lucky wheel first. See what happens. I don't think I've done one. It's been a minute. I know that. It's been a minute since I've done one live, so. Okay. I was going to say, I heard gunshots. Yep, I'm hearing gunshots. I don't know what in the world that is, but it's a heavy gun. Oh, no. Don't even do this to me. Okay. Well, maybe we won't have the problem. I feel like we're going to have the problem, though. I really do. This is not going to be what I want it to be tonight. I can already see it. Man, sometimes you just got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. But I was close to being on time. Made a post on my Discord saying that I will be live in about 20 minutes. And I think I went live in 21 or 22 minutes from that point. So, yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, my gosh. With all the shenanigans, I'm actually surprised it let me in the daggum club.
The casino store is open. Come dressed like you deserve success.
Now, see, this would be my luck to win that raggedy rascal. Right there. It'd be my luck to win that thing. Can't win cool cars, gotta win raggedy cars. Cars that belong in a demolition derby. Got a warehouse full of them. Sad part is, if I went to sell them, I wouldn't get nothing for them. Tisk, tisk. Oh, really? Oh, really? 7,500 chips. Okay. That's what's up. I'll take the mystery unlock for 7,500 chips. I mean, 7,500 chips is better than no chips. But yeah, I'll take it.
And here are your chips. There.
Well, thank you. That's a woman that really loves her job. You can tell it in the sound of her voice. I was fixing to say, whoop-de-doo, mystery unlock. It's something stupid. So, yeah, anyhow, is what it is. Let's get on up in here and let's get on out in the world and go do some fun stuffs. I don't know like what, but we'll do something fun. Boom, 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 boom. All right, well, we're making our way through the routine at least. So we spun the lucky wheel, we collected our chips, and now we are gonna go. I only have $100. Yeah, I feel his pain. I do. I feel the pain. So yeah, we're gonna promote the nightclub real quick. Bro, real talk, running out in the middle of the street, dog. Why? Golly, I swear, some people just... I don't understand it. I don't understand why some people just decide they want to run out into traffic. Like, I mean, I get it, but dude, you don't need to be in your feelings like that.
What up?
Oh, Lord. Hello, everybody. We got anarchists in the house. What's happening?
What's going on? Not much.
Eh.
Seen that you were on.
Yeah. I'm playing some GTA. Doing the old live stream thing. So how's about you?
Hey. Get my TV turned down.
You gonna get your TV turned down? Yeah, get your TV turned down. Yeah. Let's wake up this dude that passed out and get him out of here. I feel like he might have overdosed.
I know why.
Oh.
For some reason, my Blue Yeti turned on.
Oh, your Yeti turned on. Yeah, Yetis are always nice. Love Yetis. So how's things been with you?
So I was having two mics running.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get that.
So I was getting my ton of shit and I could hear it backbeating.
Right. Yeah, that definitely is hearing. Bro, real talk. Real talk. People can't drive in GTA. Although I feel like that might have been my fault, so I'll take it for what it is. No, I despise hearing feedback. Like, I don't mind hearing myself, like if I'm watching a playback, like after this stream ends and it's posted as a VOD tomorrow, I will sit there and actually go back and watch it just to kind of see and see how I can improve it or what have you. But that does not bother me to hear that. But while I am live hearing myself, oh man, that drives me bonkers. I would tell John on countless occasions.
If you notice it, whenever you have that happening, you tend to sit there and pause when you're talking.
Yeah, you do. I mean, and you can't help it because it's like your brain's hearing yourself, but it's on a delay.
Yeah.
It's like
So it
my girlfriend has
It's
T-Mobile.
like you stutter.
Yeah, my girlfriend has T-Mobile, and there are times, well, before she got the phone she's got now, there are times where we'd be on the phone, and I'd go, "Hey, what did you do?" And she'll go, "Nothing." I go, "Well, your phone's being stupid again, so fix your Android." When I say that, she knows exactly what I mean. Take me off speakerphone, put me back, put me on normal, and then put me back on speakerphone. And once she does that, it's like everything clears up. So, because I know it's all on her end because my AirPods don't do that. One of these days, she gonna learn and she gonna get her an iPhone. And then the other thing she gonna learn is get off that raggedy T-Mobile network. I'm sorry, any company that merges with Sprint, I can call you raggedy because I was a shareholder at one time. Ba-boom. So yeah.
We just know it's right.
Do what?
You can tell by just the commercials it's raggedy.
Oh, it is. I mean, I get it. They want to keep it, they want to keep it priced for, for basically for families and, folks that, are on a limited income or a lower income. And I understand that. Bro, ever since I've been with AT&T, and I've been with AT&T for blue screen of death. Let's see. This December will be 11 years that I've been with AT&T. And, yeah, I've not had one complaint at all. No complaints at all.
I have been with basically Time Warner Cable.
Oh, yeah, you're with the Spectrum phone?
Yeah. I've been with them for since 88.
Well, I'm talking about for like cell phone service. How does that work out? Because I mean, I've got AT&T cell phone service. I don't have a landline.
Well, see, I have my cell phone. Like whenever I'm at home, my cell phone just Bluetooths to my Wi-Fi, and it goes through my Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
So I don't get charged for, there's no like would be long distance phone calls or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, like if I was to call you, it basically turns into internet calling.
Yeah, and but whenever I leave the house, it automatically jumps off of my network, and then it goes to Spectrum's network.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Which is Spectrum's network is bigger than Verizon's network.
Yeah, no kidding. They probably piggybacking off of like AT&T and Verizon.
Verizon uses Spectrum towers to put their stuff up.
Right.
Because the cable towers are taller than cell phone towers.
Yeah, she I mean, we're not married. We're not engaged. We're just boyfriend and girlfriend. And she made a decision that I personally wouldn't have made. She switched from Spectrum internet for her home to the T-Mobile stuff because it's cheaper. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm so happy I did this. It's cheaper and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, I went over to visit, and we were going to watch TV and have dinner and stuff like that. And I sat there.
Okay, well, you just answered that question. The question I was going to have. I was going to ask, are you guys living together?
No. We're not living
you're
together.
Over to
No.
visit, so then,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, we're just boyfriend and girlfriend. So we're not married, engaged, nothing like that. We're not living together or anything. And I sat there, and as soon as I got there, and she knows, she knows I talk about her when I'm streaming, so it's not like I'm speaking out of school. I mean, I'm not going to speak about stuff I ought not speak about, but this right here, because it's a valid portion of the conversation, I sat there, and I'm like, I grabbed my phone. She goes, "What you doing?" I said, "I just want to check something out." She goes, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, what is it?" And I said, "I'm running a speed test on your network." She goes, "You can do that?" I said, "Yeah, I can do that." because I'm paired up to her network. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I couldn't even think about even trying to stream on that network. There's just no way. Like, it's no bueno. The speed is not even remotely high enough. I said, there are two things that you need to know about me if we ever got married. And she said, what's that? I said, there are two things that I will have full control over. You will have very minimal say. One of those things you will have absolutely no say. She goes, okay, what are they? I said, well, first and foremost, if we got married, I'm paying the electric bill because I want the house cold. I don't want to live in a hot house. Sorry. I just don't want to do it. Like, you know, right now, it's in the 60s here in North Carolina, and it feels absolutely great. I got the windows open, man. I got air flowing in this deal. That night air smells good. It feels good. I'm happy about it, right? I said, she goes, okay, so what's the other thing? I said, the other thing is the internet. I will be in charge fully of our internet bill only because I want good quality, high-speed internet. I said, because when I stream, I want my stream to look good, be fluid, and everything like that. I don't want there to be no lag, no drops, none of that mess. She goes, okay. Like, that's, I mean, I'm the IT guy for the house, so it's like, you know, that's the...
Loss is what you really got to worry about.
Well, see, that's the two biggest things, like, you know, making sure that my house is cool and making sure that my internet is fast enough to where I can stream if I want to, or it doesn't take me 3 hours to upload a video. Those are like my main points of contention, because if I can do that and everything else goes the way it goes, like she could be watching TV, streaming on Netflix, whatever, you know, if I can be doing all that stuff, then that works great for me, and I'm okay with it. So yeah, I love it. I'm happy.
My computers are hardwired to the router.
Well, see, that's the thing. My computer now...
all my TVs are... they're Wi-Fi.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, my computer, once, if she and I got married, my computer would definitely be hardlined right into the modem. No, not even a question. Here where I'm at with my folks, I'm wireless. And I'm actually watching my stream on my phone, which is on the network that I'm streaming on. And my stream looks good as far as there's no drop frames, there's no buffering, none of that stuff. It looks top notch, it looks solid. So, you know, I'm pretty content with that. Because I'll always use my phone or my tablet or something to spot check my stream. Only because, in my opinion, if I'm streaming, I have to. It's a way for me to where if somebody says, oh, it's looking like this, like, well, it ain't looking like this on that. I mean...
Well, I always had my tablet sitting off to the side, and my tablet had the stream up.
Yep, and I would do that back before I got divorced. I would always do that. I'd have my tablet sitting there right below the monitor where Discord's at. And I'd be right there rocking and rolling with my tablet, playing my stream, so that way...
If I can sit there and watch it on a tablet that is running wireless,
mm-hmm.
and it looked good,
then you knew you were fine.
Good on anybody else.
Well, that was the thing. I actually would be watching it on YouTube, and I'd have people over on Facebook whenever I was streaming on Facebook, because I would stream to all three. I'd have people on Facebook saying, hey, your stream's buffering and blah, blah, blah. But, like, jump to YouTube. You won't have that problem. Sure enough, they come over to YouTube. They're like, oh, wow. So, honestly, that's one of the reasons why... There was a multitude of reasons as to why I didn't bother going...
Limited by the platform.
Well, that was what I was going to say. There's multiple reasons why whenever I decided to get back into this, why I decided, hey, look, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to stick with YouTube. YouTube is the thing I've had since September of 2018. And I'm having that, and I'm doing it, and I'm having a good time with it. I've got plenty of content there. Facebook, they took down all of my lives. Every live video I had on Facebook. They took it all down. It was just a platform-wide thing. It wasn't just, oh, well, let's just pick on James. No, it wasn't that. It was a platform-wide, any live streams. If you wanted to keep them, you got to take them down or download them, and you can keep them that way. And I'm like, that's dumb. And then Twitch.
Well, because everybody keeping their videos is loading up Facebook servers.
Well, and that's the thing. Google has like big time servers, so they're good. You know. But the biggest thing is, like with Twitch is the same thing. I think you get 60 days if you're partnered to keep your live videos.
I haven't paid no attention anymore.
Yeah. I think it's like 60 days they'll keep your live videos, but you don't have the community ability that you do with YouTube. You know, you've got your community tab with YouTube that you can actually do everything with.
You're sitting there with Twitch. I mean, you're kind of shit out of luck because one, you don't get all your revenue.
Yeah. Well, that's why, like I said, that's why whenever I decided to get back into it, I'm like, well, I've already got the channel established. We can do a rebrand. Because I did some research before I rebranded the channel to XG Wolverine's Place. And put a lot more effort into it as far as, you know, just thinking about ideas and coming up with content and everything like that. That's why I'm doing the Star Trek Online stuff. That's why I did the American Truck Simulator series. That's why I'm doing a lot of these things. Instead of living on a live stream, I can do these things, upload them, and people watch them, or they don't, you know, whichever. I mean, and I've also gotten in the habit of doing something else. Every video that I upload, or every live stream that I do, obviously I'm proofing my live stream right now, but once it posts, I will go back and rewatch this live stream when it's all said and done, because I want to make sure and see how it actually looks when it's finally posted and uploaded to YouTube as a video on demand. But I also want to go back and watch my other stuff that I upload, like my Star Trek story series or American Truck stuff. I want to go back and watch those things, because as I'm watching them, it'll either A, give me an idea, B, I can look at it and go, all right, I can tighten this up here, or I can do this, or I can do this, or, oh man, I should have took that out, but I left it in anyways. You know, I actually did that with one of my, with one of the Driving Academy videos. I actually forgot. I was in a hurry working on the video. And sometimes when you have ADHD, sometimes that brain just works faster than you do. So I sat there and I actually left a fail in, which I had tried my best to take all the fails out of those videos. That way, you know, because I was always saying, you know, what round I was on, of how many times I had attempted it. So it was just one of those things where it was like, yeah, I want to do it the right way, but you know, I'm enjoying doing Star Trek. That's fun for me. I mean, I'm tweaking little things because it's the first time I've actually done. It's going to be a lengthy series, so it's the first time I've actually done this, because I'm basically going mission for mission for the stories, just to keep them in more bite-sized content instead of doing a 3-hour video and putting it up. You know, doing is 20-30 minutes, you know, and that, to me, that's a little bit more chewable than a 3-hour video. People will be more tempted to watch a 20-minute video versus a 3-hour video.
Yeah, because they're going to be wanting, they see what the title of the video is, and if that's a part of the game, they need to have like the, you know, the walkthrough. You know, that's where that's you're going to go straight to it. They don't have to watch a 3-hour video just to see 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. That's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, because I think, honestly, I think it'll actually be, it's become, you know, it'll be more enjoyable. But I'm also learning how to tell the story. You know what I mean? I'm also trying to figure out how to tell the story. So instead of me bookending it with a talking head, I think I'm going to switch over and start doing what I did with ATS and how I did Exploring Iowa, where you see the camera. Also, this is your fault. You're a jerk. I blame you for it. You're a jerk. Because you made me start thinking about things. There was one live stream you came in earlier this year, and you made the comment about my camera positioning, where the camera was located on the screen. Your fault that my camera is in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And the reason it's your fault is because I started looking at the different games, and as I'm playing, and I'm watching the videos back, and this is where watching the videos has actually helped me. As I'm watching the videos back, I'm seeing where the camera's located, and then I'm going, you're missing stuff. There's things you're not able to see. So, the first 4 episodes of Star Trek Online, the camera is going to be like kind of slightly higher, but still somewhat in the middle of the screen, like it is for ATS. And then I'm fixing to move it for episode 5. That camera's coming all the way down to the lower right-hand corner. Now, that's the reason why the camera for GTA is up in the top right-hand corner, because when I trigger my phone, if I'm reading, like I did a mission a couple weeks ago, and when I did that mission, if I'd have had other people able to see the image I was looking at on my phone because it was hiding behind my camera, that would have actually helped me, because then the viewers could have been like, hey, this is what you got to do. You know, this is where you're screwing up, bud. Or it's over there, you know. They'd have been able to help point it out. So that's why the camera got moved up to the top right-hand corner of the video for GTA. So when I start Red Dead, I got to figure out where I'm going to put that camera at. So I don't want to put it in the way of anything. But you got me to thinking about all that stuff. So that's why I said you're a jerk, because you got me to thinking about camera positioning on the screen and whatnot.
Sometimes you have to sit there, and sometimes you have information in all 4 corners. Okay? Then that's when you put, you know, like you at the middle of the top, or the middle of the bottom.
Yeah.
Or in the middle on the side.
Yeah.
Between the other information that other people, you know, should be able to see.
Yeah. Well, that was the biggest thing. Like I said, I took your advice, and I saw what it was, and I'm like, hey, this needs to happen. I need to do this way because, you know, Anarchist is right. You know, it makes sense to do it this way, and to keep everybody, you know, to keep it to where it also helps that the content can be different. So each...
Do you have a stream deck?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I do not. Shut up. Shut up. I know. I know.
There is a way of doing it with your phone.
I am poor. I don't have a stream deck. I don't even have a capture card. We're gonna buy this place, y'all. We're buying Smoke on the Water. This is where Anarchist is gonna hang out once we buy it. So if you guys visit Los Santos, go to Smoke on the Water. You can see him there. He's gonna hang out there.
What I have is one of the pages on my stream deck.
Mm-hmm.
I have camera location.
That hurt.
So I can just sit there and hit the next page on my, you know, I have my regular one where it says stream, you know, where I can mute chat, Discord. Then I can change my be right back screen, start screen,
Smoke
all
on
that.
the Water, huh? Excellent choice. Perfectly
Then
legal,
my
nothing
next page
shady. And the kind of customers we're getting off the beach, you're going to pay in
camera
cash.
location.
So this is where we take laundering to the next level.
I can sit there and hit my camera location and put it to where it's in the top left, bottom left, top right.
Well, what I've done is because
By hitting a button.
I like ease of use, and since I don't have a stream deck, what I've done is I copied the desktop settings or the work. I call it workspace. I copied the workspace settings for my OBS, and the reason I copied it was because it allowed me to have 3 or 4 or 100 different versions of where my camera's at. So I can move that around, and then all I got to do is hit the eye, and when I hit the eye, the camera goes away. I hit the eye for the other one, and it comes up. And that actually is the way I've been doing it as far as that goes. So I have 3 camera locations, 2 of which are turned off right now. But that's only because it makes sense to have all that.
Oh yeah, I can just control my OBS from the Stream Deck, and there should be a thing that is because you know how with everything with Windows, because you're Windows 11, aren't you?
No, I am not. I'm still Windows 10.
Yeah, but there's still a thing that's even in what's it called, phone link.
Yeah.
That links your phone to your computer. So you can actually take a phone call while you're on your computer from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So like my phone rings right now, I can hit phone link and pull up phone link and talk to somebody straight through my headset without even answering my phone. But and that phone link is good whenever you're trying to, like you want to pull audio from your phone, like somebody, like say called into your show.
Yeah.
That would allow you to do that. Because now your phone is transmitting to your computer. Now your computer can pick up everything that's being done on your phone. So it is an audio connection. You can tap into that audio connection and put it on your live stream.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually looking at the possibility of just completely upgrading to a new computer, because even though mine is still great for what it does, I know that there's going to be games coming out that my system will not play just because age. So yeah.
That phone link thing, I never even knew it was there before. Rico told me it was there.
Right.
I was like, holy shit. So I sit there and look at that. You can do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a Stream Deck for like iPhone. Where the Stream Deck is basically on your telephone.
Uh-huh.
And it turns your phone into like a button box. You can assign what button to do what. So pretty much everything that I do on my Stream Deck, other than mine I have both the 15 button one,
mm-hmm,
and the 8 button with the 4 dials.
Yeah. And see, that's something I never did invest in, was a Stream Deck. I wanted to invest in the Stream Deck, but I just didn't have the money for it. And hey, at the end of the day, I'm not mad that I didn't have the money for it.
Whenever I go to clean the basement, if I find my 15 button, I'll get your address and send it down to you.
Okay. Along with that capture card, right?
That's down there too.
Yeah. The external capture card?
Yeah.
Hey. And I know you it's probably wrapped up in a plastic bag somewhere, knowing you.
It's probably in the box for my internal capture card. Down in the basement. Because I usually put everything back in the boxes.
Yeah.
So if I took Yeah, if I go down there and I look at and there's a box there for a video card, the video card that shows on the box is probably the one that's in my computer, and the one that's in the box is probably the one that came out of my computer.
Right.
I just put them back in the boxes that I replaced it with.
There you go.
Put them up on the shelf.
Ain't nothing wrong with that in the world, sir.
Because I was using the boxes as displays behind me, you know, kind of showing what my computer was built with.
Right. Yeah, my computer was built back in 2013, and then in 2019 we did the upgrades, which turned it to liquid cooling, which was a godsend. But it's like, you know I'm at the maximum of what the motherboard can physically handle. The motherboard can't handle anything more powerful. It is what it is. So it's either going to be time for a rebuild or it's going to be time for something.
The only thing that I would have to do on mine is I would have to get rid of my ATX board and my regular size power, and I would have to go to an ATX extended, because I have my GeForce RTX Rock video card. That takes up 2 slots.
Yeah.
Then I have my capture card in there. That takes up 2 slots. And then I sit there and have my USB blade in there. And that takes up the last slot. I don't have any more slots to put anything else in there.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
But I don't have to worry about my power source.
Yeah.
Power source is a 1600 watt power source. So I'm way overpowered.
Yeah, you definitely overpowered for sure.
My the one that I'm using right now, it has 120 gigs of RAM in it, which is way overpowered.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you got 120 gigs of RAM is actually kind of impressive.
All 4 slots are filled. I have a i9 that I can swap over the i9, pretty much swap over everything that I have over onto an ATX board, and that's the only way I can expand more, because then I'd be able to put a water cooler on my processor and on my graphics cards.
Yeah, see, right now I'm liquid cooled on my processor. I'm not liquid cooled on the graphics, but I'm liquid cooled on processor. So, and that was our biggest problem. We had processor overheating. So, but that was taken care of back in 19, so I'm okay with that. I gotta deliver a blueberry cheesecake to these people. Alrighty then. This is our first time doing the delivery for Smoke on the Water, the new weed business that we just bought. So yeah. No, she ain't no klepto, is she? Get out of here. No, I started out by buying the car wash and then bought the helicopter tour business, and then now I've bought Smoke on the Water. So I just bought more businesses for GTA. Use some of the money I've been earning. Now I gotta go in and fill up the warehouses, and yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, see, what I want to get is, because I bought 2 of them, because I got them at a really good price. RTX. I have 4060s.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 of them. I only have 1 in this computer I'm using right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have enough slots. That would take up 4 slots and would give me absolutely no airspace
Yeah.
for the water cooler pieces to go in.
Mm-hmm.
But on ATX Extended, that gives me enough to where I could sit there and still be able to have a cooling block on each one of the cards, because the ATX Extended that I'm looking at has 8 slots on the motherboard.
Okay.
So I'll use 4 and I'll still have, a spot clear for my capture card and my USB card. But if I get a ATX Extended board, I probably won't even have to use a USB blade card,
Right.
because they normally have a shit ton of USB ports on a ATX Extended. And this one only has 2 spots for an solid state drive, and the ATX Extended has where you can put 4. And can hold up to 10 terabytes. Per slot. For your heavy storage games.
Oh. Yeah.
But I'm
when
not too worried about that at the moment, because right now I really don't play too much.
Yeah. Well, honestly, that's one thing I'm trying to decide. I mean, I know a new PC is definitely in order, just because, this one's been around. I mean, the original manufacture date on the motherboard was 2013. So, it's been around for a minute. So, it needs, it's about time to just say, hey, let's either...
I hate that shit.
You hate what?
I sit there and just touch one thing, and now my Google went back to the regular mode, not dark mode.
Ah, yes. Good old dark mode. I love dark mode. Everything I have, I run it in dark mode. Wow, that was a bad accident. I helped you out, sir. You're welcome. You okay down there? You good?
Probably not.
Okay. He drove right off the edge into the thing.
Watch it.
Well,
Hey, you pendejos are looking half dead.
I'm not asking fucking AI.
he said he ain't gonna ask no AI. He is the artificial intelligence. Ain't that right?
I rubbed my balls on artificial intelligence.
Of course you do.
That's what I call my sex doll. Artificial intelligence.
No, we yeah. We had a good time.
I didn't say nothing inappropriate.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I'll give you that. You did not.
Got stone bets down in Texas at the hood track. It's 77 degrees down there.
Yeah, man, I'll take the 60 something we got going right now. Like, not even a joke. I'll take it.
I'd have to see what it is here. I think it's in like the mid-50s.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. See, I'd take the mid 50s too. That's that good weather. That's that. Oh yeah, it feels so good. 57.
Yep.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you think there's something wrong with 57, you need to fix yourself.
No, I'm out in the garage. I have a sweatshirt on.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general.
It's
If people think there's something wrong with 57 degrees, you need to fix yourself. That's a you problem, not a me problem.
I think they're in Saturday. I think it was Saturday. No.
You don't even know what day it was, y'all.
I'm trying to remember what day it is today. Wednesday.
Today is Friday, sir.
I went over to see my sister. And I rode the motorcycle over there.
Of course you did.
And I come back and sitting there. I was talking to Rico and I'm like, well, yeah, I sit there. Like, I sit there and went for a ride and I was fucking sweating. He's like, how the fuck were you sweating? I said, I was wearing because whenever I was up there, he's been on my ass about getting safety gear. And he bought a pair
I mean,
of
he's
Kevlar
only
riding pants.
He's only doing the right thing. He's doing the same thing I would do. All right, I'm gonna put that PSA out there real fast from
Let me finish.
Hang on, no, I'm gonna put that PSA out there before you finish. That way you know. Look, man, you're old. You're fragile. You are 3 seconds away from needing to be wrapped up in bubble wrap, so that way if you fall, you don't break a hip. So yes, he's looking out for you, and I'm glad he is.
Dude, the last time the tire blew went on a semi, when I was right next to it.
Bro, you know that could have decapitated you, right?
A piece of the gator. A piece of the gator went into my leg.
Oh. I just want y'all to know this dude's not just tough; he's crazy. So there's that.
The good part was I just bought them up at Rockies because they get like paramedic pants and like fireman's pants. And I sit there and got a pair because they're really light, but they block wind really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I had them on over top of my regular pants. And whenever that tire exploded, it hit me in the leg over on the right-hand side, right behind my kneecap. In that little fatty meat.
Uh-huh.
Well, it didn't go through my pants, but it went through the skin. It went in about an inch into my leg.
Nice job.
I'm sitting there, I can't straighten my leg up because it's going in where my tendon goes across the back. I sit there and get my bike slowed down over into the middle, over into the grass, and I lay the motorcycle down on its side at like maybe 2 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't support it with just the one leg and not like really hurt myself. And I didn't know what the hell hit me in the head, so I didn't know if I was bleeding like a stuck pig or what.
Whatever hit you in the head had to be pretty dadgum hard, sir, because you are a tough son of a gun.
It hit my helmet. It took about 1/4 of an inch out of the top of my helmet.
Job's done for morning work, right? We're just spreading a little fuzzy
And a
joy.
piece hit me just behind the jugular vein.
Ooh, man, you got lucky.
There was probably about a 2-inch piece that was sticking out just under my helmet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's those points where I drove the scooter years ago, and that was one of those things where I would, if I was riding even in town where the speed limit was like, 35, 40 mile an hour, yo, real talk, if I couldn't get around the semi, not a joke, I would back off and let him have it, like, get away from me. Only because I saw that episode of Mythbusters where you can full on get decapitated by a recap. Nah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll pass. I'll keep my neck firmly attached where it's at. So that kind of just, that really broke me real fast.
This was one of those 9-axles.
Ugh.
Fully loaded. So it's got 180,000 pounds in there, and those tires are at their max capacity of weight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why, honestly, next time, I hope you learn from this. The next time you're in that situation, get on up and get around him. That way you don't have nothing like that happen, because, my goodness, man. I mean, I could have got a call. I could have got a phone call from your wife telling me, "Hey, yeah, your boy passed away," and I'd be like, "Man, I don't even want to think about that. I just don't."
Oh, I've been in some hairy ones.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean, but you're family, dude. So it's like, yeah, it's a little close whenever I hear it happens to you.
I was up at Rico's. We sit there, and me and him went for a bike ride. I'm on an M111 or 109, and it's a Suzuki. It's like a Hayabusa, but it's more of a laid-back stretcher bike.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm riding. All of a sudden, out of the blue, this thing goes wide the fuck open. It about threw me off the back. I mean, this is a high horsepower bike.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most bikes, like we'll say, like a 600 Ninja is probably about 75 horsepower, maybe at the most.
Mm-hmm.
This bike is pushing the high 200s. It's an 1800 cc bike.
Mm-hmm.
This thing took off like a bat out of hell. Rico thought I was just showing off. Then he looked, and he's yelling in the bike-to-bike intercom. He's yelling something, and I can't hear him because all of a sudden my bike-to-bike is crackling up bad.
Right.
It's because the computer on the bike was fucking up. The baffles in the exhaust closed when it threw into sport mode, and now the bike was on fire.
Oh yeah, that was the one where the bike caught on fire. I remember you telling me about that one.
And it was wide open throttle.
Yeah. Yeah, them Hayabusas, they're fun.
I got that where I could shut that motherfucker off and get it off the road, and I got off of it just in time, and we sit there and we're trying to get it out, and people sit there and say people in Michigan are assholes. Not that day. In Flint, 3 people stopped giving us water to put this bike out.
No kid.
Yep.
Well, that's always a good thing.
One lady sit there, stopped, and grabbed all of her kids' pop that she just went through Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
And she's throwing pop on the bike.
Wow.
So I sit there, and after we got the bike out, I had to wait for Rico to come back with the truck. So Rico went over with the truck, or went on his bike and went to go get the pickup truck. My bike wasn't going nowhere anyways.
Yeah.
So I let that fucker sit there. David's like, just fucking let it burn. It was David's bike. And so I just left it there. We walked back over to Wendy's, and I sit there and bought them all another Coke, each another Coke, and then sit there and bought all the kids ice cream. It was a nice heavy-set black lady.
Your personal vehicle has been destroyed. And I'm like, well, okay, fine. I see how y'all are. Do. Anyhow, that happened. So yeah, we promoted our. Well, we didn't promote. We ran a delivery for the smoke on the water shop, smoke shop.
Morse Mutual.
Got that taken
We're
care
here
of.
to help. I think we can do that.
That was fun. What am I doing?
You didn't hear the last one, though.
What last one?
Last one, I thought I was going to jail.
Oh no, you told me about that one a while back, I think. Unless it happened in the last couple weeks, but we talked to...
The one I pulled a gun on him?
Yeah. Yes. Most definitely. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, and then come to think of it, you did tell me about the bike catching on fire and all the water bottles and everything. You did tell me about it. So you do tell me about them. Granted, it's like, you know, it's just forever, you know, forever after it happens. But yeah, you do end up telling me about them.
This was just recently, like 4 days ago. I'm sitting there, I'm up in Fremont, and this guy keeps riding my ass.
God!
And just keeps riding my ass. So I sit there and I downshift, and this time, he actually bumped the back of my bike.
And see, this guy here wanted to start a fight, and now he wants to run away. So what's fixing to happen is he's fixing to find out why you don't mess around with somebody with a barroom brawl attitude.
And I didn't hit my brakes. I was just downshifting.
Mm-hmm.
The guy sits there and says, "Where's your brake light?"
I'd have been like, on the bike?
But he was on my ass so hard he couldn't see my brake light even if he wanted to. I just sit there. I put the kickstand down on the bike. I sat up. I reached behind me. I pulled out my gun, and I pointed it directly at his windshield.
Oh,
I said,
jeez.
"Here is my brake light." He threw that fucking car in reverse and fucking floored it.
You need to calm down. That's what you need to do.
Well, the problem was, the car right behind him, Fremont cop.
Like I said, you need to calm down, sir. You're a little bit, how can I say this?
He backed up right into the Fremont cop. The Fremont cop was going to pull him over for getting on my ass. And when he backed up into the cop, I just sat there.
You're a little bit,
And
you're a little bit
cop-
much sometimes, bud.
Cop come up there, he goes, "Did you pull a gun on him?" I said, "Yes, I did. He hit me with his car." He goes, "That's what I thought." He goes, "Just sit there, you're fine." Because I was sitting there, I had my gun sitting there, I was holding it by the barrel. I'm like, saying, "Hey, just, traffic stop, I want you to feel safe. You can take the gun as far as I care. Hold on to it until the traffic stop's over."
Mm-hmm.
Because I already had it out. He goes, "No, I don't care. I know who you are." He goes, I've ran your plate before. You drive around here a little fast, but you're usually about within 5 miles of the speed limit." He goes, "But I seen you sitting there, and I seen you had a gun on you. And I seen what the guy was doing. I was hoping I was going to get up behind him soon enough, before something really fucked up happened. And he said, well, it was almost there, but at least you sit there and had the common, uh, comprehension not to pull the trigger. He goes, I deem that brandishing a firearm was justified.
Well, I mean,
You have
technically,
a good day.
if you really look at it, technically, you got hit with you got hit by a car. Technically, that's assault with a deadly weapon. You were just defending yourself.
Well, that's exactly what he went back and told the guy.
Like,
He
yeah,
said,
that's
"You
pretty
were
much how
going
that
down.
plays.
You were going down aggressively riding behind him,
Mm-hmm.
weaving back and in and out of traffic. He couldn't go any farther forward
I've
because
sent
I
the
had a
collection
car in
point to
front
your
of me.
GPS. Make the
And the
pickup
car
and bring
that
the
was
goods to
beside
the
me
warehouse. Should be
would
straightforward.
speed up a little bit and slow down. But he rides on my ass, not that guy's.
See, the thing about it is, when I'm driving, and I see a motorcycle or even a scooter, man. I mean, I know a lot of people look at scooters or mopeds like, whatever. I treat scooters and mopeds the same way I treat motorcycles. I will go around you. And I won't just go around you where we can high five. I will go around you in the opposite lane. Because I know I am way bigger than you are, and you are the airbag. I mean, not for nothing, I try to be super respectful to the guys on two wheels.
Okay, in some of the cases, like, okay, on some of them you don't have to have a driver's license. In the state of Ohio, I could be 25 years old. If I do not have a motorcycle license and I get on a moped, I better have a moped license because my car license does not cover a moped.
Yeah.
And in the state of Ohio, you have a moped, you have to get a moped license. So in the situation you were in before, you wouldn't have been able to drive the scooter. Not in the state of Ohio. Now you could. But they sit there, they went and they took the same test. Because basically to get a moped license, all you're doing is taking the written test that you know what the laws are. And because you can't go over 30 miles an hour, you don't have to do the driving proficiency shit. But you do have to sit there and you do have to take an eye test.
Yeah. Well, we all know I'd fail that because I'm blind as it is, so yeah.
Well, not with your other thing. You can sit there and pass it with your other thing.
I'm being funny, Rob.
You
being
passed
funny.
the driver's test down there.
Well, sorta. I didn't actually do the vision test down here. I did not. I didn't have to. When I did mine, I did not have to do the vision test at the DMV.
Yeah, because they do not have the ability to rate your vision.
Yeah, I actually went to a low vision specialist. My low vision specialist signed off on me, and that's how that played.
Yep. It's the same thing as like I have a medical endorsement.
Mm-hmm.
I can have my windshield tinted.
Yeah.
Because of all the underwater welding, welding in dark environments.
Yeah.
And like bright lights fucking just give me migraine headaches. So I can sit there as long as I'm wearing my glasses, which gives me 20/20 vision, I'm allowed to drive in a car that has the windshield tinted. But if I don't have my glasses on, or prove that I have my contacts in, then I can't be in that car, or I'll get a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll know it when they sit there and run my driver's license.
Right.
Just like in the state of Ohio, whenever they run your license plate, it tells the cop if in the state of Ohio, does he have a concealed weapons permit? Which a lot of people sit there and say that, well, that's a violation of my civil rights. Him knowing that I'm carrying a gun. Why wouldn't you want a cop to know you're carrying a gun?
Well, see that now. I'll say this: at the end of the day, when you have a concealed carry permit, your sheriff's office knows you got a concealed carry permit because you go through the sheriff's office to get it.
But in the state of Ohio, any cop, whenever they run your license plate, now, like the blue car, the car's in my name, but the tags are in Carol's. We're both on the title, but I'm first. So when they run the tags on the car, it only comes back with Carol's information. But if they walk up and they, call in the VIN, then it'll show up my information and her information and flag it that I may be carrying a gun. That way the police officer, but now they made it to where, and I think it's stupid, and I still tell the cops when they come up to the car, that the cops aren't allowed to ask you if you have a gun or you have any weapons in the car. They can only say, do you have anything illegal in the car? Because your gun's not illegal. You have a concealed weapons permit. But I still put my hands, one hand inside, on top of the other with my palms facing upward, so he can get right to my wrist easily. And they're out the door when he comes up to that window. Most of the time the cop's like, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm putting my hands right here, so whatever it takes to make you feel comfortable, because I have a gun on my right hip. He goes, that's enough to make me comfortable. He goes, put your hands back in the car. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to make you comfortable. I mean, because he's got a job to do. And obviously, if I got pulled over, it's probably because I was doing something. That's why I don't have any problems with cops around my house. I respect them, they respect me.
And see.
And the only reason why, cops don't respect somebody is usually because they dealt with a lot of people disrespecting them.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, as far as if you respect the cop, 9 times out of 10, the cop will show you respect back. If you comply with the directive that the cop gives, 9 times out of 10, the cop will show you the respect and everything else.
And a lot of, and that's what I sit there and I try to always instill this into my kids, even though they weren't mine. That guy's sitting there with that badge on, yeah, he's going to get you in trouble, yeah, but he's still a person.
Watch out, babes.
He sits there and he's out here every day when the road's stuck, helping out people like your mom and your mom or your dad that got a flat tire or went into a ditch, and you don't thank them. Maybe once in a while, if you sit there and drop that little fucking chip off your shoulder and walked up to a police officer and sit there and said, "Thank you for your service." Maybe they would sit there and treat you a whole different way. There's only one cop around here, the Carroll Township cop, that he knows whenever he walks towards me to walk on the other side of the thing, unless he wants to sit there and deal with, some bullshit I'm going to say to him. Because if he walks up right in front of me, I'm going to sit there and cuss him out. And he's been trying for like 2 years to stop that little beef and get me to talk to him. I told him, I said, "You're going to have to show me out on the street that you changed who you are." All I hear is people sitting there getting pulled over for nothing. And I know you do it because you did it to me. He's the one that pulled me over for my license plate light when it was raining.
Mm-hmm.
And that I went off on him. But it's like right now we have the Apple Fest. We have now every first and third from August to October, they have a farmers market up on Saturday and Sunday, right next to the hardware store. They close that street off, and the one that goes behind the hardware, and all the local craft people and farmers and that have little corn stands or whatever, bring their stuff up for people to buy it. Everything's straight off the farm. This week we have Apple Fest. So Sunday there's a car show. I don't have any of my cars done, except for the white one, but I'm not going over and getting the white one and driving it. I already have it winterized.
Right. No, I got this dude just wanting to fart around here and trying to keeps killing me and everything else. Bro, I'm not even trying to kill you. Go away and leave me alone.
Last year I put my bike in Apple Fest, but this year I'm not going to because I'm missing a freaking battery cover thanks to Michigan roads. Roads are so bad where we were at in one place, my battery cover come off and fell off going down the road. Then I seen how much they want for one. All it is just a little metal pan, square pan that goes over top the battery with one screw that holds it in place. And then it's a piece of chrome that goes across it that says Super Glide. Just the part that goes over the battery is $169. The little chrome piece that attaches to it, $240. I'm like, I'm getting a generic one off of Amazon. I'll paint it the same color as my bike, you'll never know. Yeah, we usually on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 9 o'clock. This guy's on Twitch, the Stone Vet. He was a vet. He was in Afghanistan, and he sits there and he goes to the drag races and films the hood track drag races on Twitch.
Right.
So we sit there and watch. Holy shit, this guy! Whoa! Into the wall! Into the wall! He's out! He's out! Woo! Oh! Ooh! He saved that son of a bitch. Probably a $60,000 BMW.
Mm-hmm.
He just went from the right lane to the left lane to the right lane to the left lane. He was all over the place. He had no idea where he was going. He tried to drive it out too. He was sitting there. He was sideways right off the line. One of those X-Drive BMWs. Fucker didn't know how to drive it. He took off. He was sideways. He was. The back end of his car was hanging out to the side, right off the start. Got about half track and then just started spinning around.
Some people just don't get it. Like, I told this guy I'm not trying to mess with him. Like, this dude flat out costed me $18,000.
Yeah, he's still trolling.
Yeah, he literally costed me $18,000 on a promotion mission, on a restocking mission for my warehouse. Just costed me 18 grand, all because he kept wanting to friggin' grief me and kill me and everything. Like, I'm not even trying to fight you, dude. Like, I'm doing me.
Yeah, that's why I don't like that game.
It don't bother me. If you notice, he's kind of like see-through, like he's a ghost now. That's because I literally switched myself to passive mode, so now he can't kill me. Unfortunately, that means I had to dismiss my CEO contract. It means that I can't call on any of my weaponized vehicles because it'll pull me out of passive mode while this knucklehead's around. I mean, hey, the last 2 Friday nights, I've actually had a pretty good time where I didn't have somebody trying to be a jerk. I mean, he's trying to fill his oats and everything. He's a level 300 and something, and I'm a 423. So, yeah, I mean, he's feeling pretty good about himself. If I had brought every bit of what I have to bear on this guy, I would have ruined his day. I didn't want to. I'm not even trying to be combative with him because I'm just trying to do my thing, you know? And you have to do, and the sad part is you got to do things in a public lobby in order to get the most bang for your buck. So, yeah, I mean, I pissed away 18 grand, but it is what it is. So, yeah. No, it's come down to the fact that I got, his name is Gray Buddy. He's a level 310. And I'm a 423. So I definitely outrank this guy. Just on skill level alone. See, he's in a cop car trying to get me to get in. Like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm good. I know who you are. I know where you are. See, yeah, I can't even interact with your vehicle, boss. But he can still interact with others. Which I thought that was funny when he crashed into that car.
Harold just left to go to work.
Well, hey, it is what it is. Problem is, there's too many people that don't know how to play this game. I do. I do. I remember telling you about it when it was on Epic and they were giving it away for free.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah, and I remember exactly what you said because that made my stream highlights that week. Your exact words, and I know you probably don't remember them, but your exact words after I told you it was free, you said, "I'm so broke I can't pay attention."
Oh,
had,
yeah, I remember.
had me freaking cracking up, bro. That was too funny. I still go back and watch some of those old stream highlights because some of them make me laugh. But no, this is the reason why I moved the camera up so that way you can see the chat,
Morse
you can
Mutual.
see
We're
the
here to help.
other stuff, the
I
phone
think
and everything.
the
I can do that.
only part of what I say that is funny is because I'll say the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, you will. You will. You definitely are the say the quiet part out loud. Say the thing that everybody's afraid to.
Our
That's
fearless
what you
Everybody
do.
else is looking at her going, "Oh my God, look at her! Look like somebody sit there and put cat shit on her forehead." I'd be the one saying it to her face.
You would. You would. That's just how you are, man. Not even gonna lie. That's exactly how you are. That is exactly how you are. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, tonight just turned out to be one of those, it is what it is. The
I
chat
have a
was
doctor's excuse.
the chat was kind of lax. It is what it is there. I'm not gonna freak out about it and everything. But you
I
got
just
some.
had to come and add my content.
Oh, I ain't worried about you. Actually, having you here was kind of fun because it made an otherwise aggravating situation less aggravating. Because I had you here and you were kind of distracting me from the whole shenanigans of that other guy. When shenanigans like that happen, I'm over it. I just can't deal with it. I mean, I'm not gonna. If I've got it in my head that I want to do one thing, I want to do that one thing. That's all I want to do. That's all I care about doing. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about fighting you or anything like that. Now, the only time that even remotely changes is if John had popped in and he'd have jumped in game. Well, then I'm going to pivot in a minute and I'm going to start killing John just because it's fun. If he kills me, I'm going to kill him back. But that's because John has the same tactic mindset that I have. Run up on me, drop a sticky bomb. Hi, how you doing, man? Been a long time. Okay, yeah. So, But no, I just when stuff like that happens, it kind of just tees me up and sets me off and I'm actually happy I made it through the smoke on the water mission. That I'm happy about. So we got that accomplished. I'm gonna have to find a different server for doing the refilling on the warehouses though, because I want to get those filled up, and I don't want it. I don't mind it costing me $18,000 per fill up. What I do mind is when I pay $18,000 to do a fill up on my warehouse or do a resupply, and then some idiot gets in the way and causes me to lose that opportunity. That kind of pisses me off just a little bit. So tonight I ended a little frustrated. Last Friday night I ended it legit. I had only streamed for like an hour and 10 minutes, or last Saturday night I streamed for like an hour and 10 minutes. And Anarchist, I'm telling you, brother, that was too funny because when I ended the stream, I ended it only because I got a laughing fit. I started laughing at my own self. Like, not even a joke.
Aries gave me everything I needed for GTA 5 and 5M.
Yeah, I remember you said you had gotten into 5M.
He wanted me to come in and be the police officer on the server.
Right.
The head police officer, because he knew I was an asshole.
Well, he must know you in real life then.
And I knew, I knew like traffic laws and shit like that he had no clue about.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, good old Mecklenburg County.
So he's like, and sit there, come in here and teach these little dumb fucks that don't even know how to drive what the freaking law is. So stop being douchebag cops.
Okay, so
But I just never got into it. It was, it was so bullshit.
Well, you got to get with the right people. You really do.
Well, the people that were coming in were it wasn't the guys that gave me the game. It was the people that were coming in were just they were just idiots, and they're like, you do know he can just, he can kick you out. He don't have to deal with you.
Yeah.
Then it just got to the point I just sit there and said, okay, well, you're just gonna, be in.
I'm actually kind of surprised that you didn't team up with oh crap, Jeff would know his name.
What, Bob?
Yeah, Bob.
Bob
Oh.
Cruz?
Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't team up with him on it, because I know he did 5M for a minute.
Nah. Oh, Bob rubbed me wrong.
Oh, of course
Well,
he did.
Bob did me wrong.
Well, hang on to that thought. We're gonna go ahead and end it right here, because I'm pretty sure there's some shenanigans fixing to be said. So y'all have a great